I just realized my mic is off. Oh no. Thank you. Yes. Hello. Oh my God. Thank you for telling me that. Otherwise, I wouldn't have realized. I've been like 10 minutes without audio. Thank you. We're doing a lovely Reiki healing now. I guess I would need to start from the beginning. But I'm like, right now, kind of like in the trance state. Well, hello again. Let's do it right from the start. Welcome to Love and Soul. My name is Ro, and this is a safe sanctuary for healers and empaths and all souls and everyone who seeks a community of kindred spirits, people who enjoy the small pleasures, relaxation, magic. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate your company and your presence. And today's topic is vitality. Restoring our vitality among chaos and suffering and pain and all the real things happening in the world that are very disorienting, are very painful. Thank you, my friend. Yes, we're back with the audio. It's all good. Thank you. And yes, I was talking about how to restore our inner peace during the moments of turmoil and chaos and transformation. And, you know, sometimes it's not about trying to recover that peace immediately in the moment. Sometimes you need to feel the raw and the real hardships and moments and discomfort. So you don't need to hide from them. It's like you welcome them, you sit with them and learn what they are trying to tell you. And then when you do that, it's when you're able to transmute that energy. You can call it negativity, but negativity is not always bad, because it teaches you something. It teaches you to go back to light. And sometimes we need to experience that darkness or negativity to realize, oh, I can choose love, I can choose light again, I can choose the things that make me grow, the things that make our people flourish and be good people. So yeah, I've been thinking about this lately, and also because of the full moon that has been quite intense for some reason, and some friends have also been sharing about the full moon and the dreams they're having, the strange synchronicities and serendipities, and yeah, that's pretty cool. Are you having like some busy dreams lately? Like you are like visiting places, or sometimes your spirit guides, you know, visit you during your dreams and they teach you things. Sometimes when you dream that you are back in school, or you know, in these exam halls and places like that, or libraries, it's because you are doing some learning work and you are learning skills, you are updating your knowledge and your wisdom. So that can be pretty fascinating. Yes, restoring the vitality. Around this time of the year, you know, it can be a bit tricky to kind of like feel all preppy and ready to do things, or even optimistic or enthusiastic. So it's okay if you're feeling like kind of like battered down, or you know, it's frustrated. That's totally normal to feel. But I really like to remind myself that emotions are not forever and feelings are not forever. Like what you're feeling in this very moment is not going to be the same 1 hour from now, for example. And when we get attached to one single state, one single emotional state, is when we suffer. because emotions are energy in motion, and they just want to flow through you. They just want to do their job of, telling you what's happening in the world, helping you navigate situations. That's what emotions help you with. But if you get attached to, for example, sadness for too long, kind of like wallowing in despair, then it gets a bit complicated, and more like chronic, and then you develop many ailments sometimes. So really, I love meditation to recognize these patterns and these thoughts. Meditation is amazing, and you don't need to be sitting still, completely quiet. You can meditate when you are working out or you're enjoying a beautiful sunset, because meditation is simply the access to the present moment and the alignment of your body, your mind, your emotions, like everything in this center. Like, I love to imagine like a column of light, like white light flowing through me, through my center, and everything going back to this place, like in perfect harmony and alignment. And it's like I ask my energy to come back to this moment, to myself, because we sometimes we're worried about the future, and it's like we leave pieces of us in that future, leave precious energy in that future. Or when we are worrying about people, we leave those pieces of ourselves with those people. And the same for, the news or some situations. So doing that exercise of bringing your energy back to you, calling your energy back to you, that is really good, like so good. Please give it a try. And all you need to do is command your energy to come back to you. And that's it. And you can also ask your guides to help you. That's a really good tip to restore your vitality, to feel more alive in your body, like you are existing in this moment. And that's something I was talking about with a friend, that sometimes we feel like we don't belong here, like we're not fully here in this planet. We're not really fully anchored in the physical plane. And this is common for those of us who are creative people. We have this very highly energetic people, or psychics. We are attuned to all these different frequencies. And as a channel myself, someone who has been doing all this work almost for the last 10 years, I really feel like, sometimes one feel disconnected, like you feel disconnected from the physical plane, but it's kind of like our consciousness. It is in many places at the same time. But again, you need to anchor your energy back here, back to you. And you belong to this planet, my friend. It's true that we have like lineage from other planets and other soul families, star families. That's so true. But we are primordial physical beings from Earth, and we need to appreciate this, humanness and this physicality. So those are the things that really help me to cope with unexpected situations, or with, the suffering around. And kind of like, I really like to feel like I am being effective with the things I do. Like, I really like to see results and take action when I can. And that's something that I've worked with for the past years, because I tend to be like a very like passive person sometimes. Like, I really just like to relax and do just what's necessary. But I feel like taking action is really important, and like using our voice, our presence, and Oh, hey Sam, welcome. We are speaking about restoring our vitality, and I spent like 10 minutes without audio, so I'm like kind of starting again. But hey Deb, thankfully told me that my mic was off, but now it's all good. And yes, we did like a little intention setting in the beginning for the Reiki. And you can simply tune in and receive. The energies are flowing already. And for Reiki, I love to picture like rainbow lights, like, oh, it's so good. The rainbow flame, every color, like touching one of your chakras and really going through that, removing all the heaviness or the stagnant energy. And it's so good. Yes. How's your day going? It's Sunday morning here. It's around noon right now for me. And I have like so many ideas lately to share here. I just need like to make the time and sit and record and do my thing, do my magic. But yeah, it's so exciting. For next year, I have some very yummy plans and little goals I'm working on. And really more live streams here because you all also help me kind of like get things done sometimes, especially for the art live streams. Those are pretty cool because as an ADHD person, sometimes I struggle with the like completing tasks from beginning to end. But when there's people around, it's like, oh, I feel like I have company. And that's good. Hey, Maite! Hello, Maite, lovely. Thank you for being here. Welcome. How's your day going over there? Hearts, hearts, hearts. You can tune in and receive the Reiki healing. It's already flowing. And you can set your own intention if you have one. Today's theme is about restoring our vitality and feeling good and energized. I was talking that this full moon felt quite heavy for me. Most full moons are kind of like okayish. Sometimes I get more headaches, but when I'm like my PMS days, when it's the same week, oh no, it's fatal. So 2 days or 3 days ago, I was like really feeling fatigued and my legs were aching, and it was like a mix of PMS and the full moon and some stomach issues too. But now I'm good. Yeah, since yesterday I've been pretty good. And let's see if I can put on some music. I'm always terrified of the copyright strikes. They have been pretty strict lately, like YouTube with the copyright things. So I need to use like music I have purchased from artists like that are allowed to, that allow me to stream here. So I don't get any strike. Those are scary. Last night was the first good sleep I've gotten all week. I blame the moon. Oh my goodness. Yes. Poor moon. She gets blamed of a lot of things. She just exists and creates waves, so we can learn from her. You can simply exist and create good change, whether others like it or not. Like, yeah, she's unbothered. She's just chilling out there, being all pretty. Yes. That's a good lesson, like a good spiritual lesson. Just being yourself creates change for others. Your very energy, your presence. Wow. Wow, that's a good lesson. Okay, let me look up the music. Music, music, where are you? Okay. I have. Maybe you can listen to it, or is it too low? And we're going to do some readings today. So if you want a little message, just drop your question in the chat or just say a general reading. Today I'm going to use my cards, I think. Yeah. Using the cards is pretty. So across the years, I've done like lots of readings. Like I love doing this. It's so fun. But like sometimes it depends on the person. Some clients prefer the channeling, like me channeling guides or the energy or the Michael entity. And other people prefer the visual aspect of the tarot or the oracles or the intuitive part. Yeah, everything has its place. Everything is good. We can learn from all these modalities. And I love that cards are so pretty, and just sometimes you just need a quick message for your day, or like to actually ground the wisdom on something tangible, and that's really helpful. And I work with my lovely oracles from Rebecca Campbell. I'm her biggest fan. I love her oracles. They are so pretty. It's like she saw my mind and created something like I would really love forever. It's like my favorite colors and designs. She makes great decks. I'm going to bring them here. All right. I have my decks here with me and my rose quartz. The cards were charged with quartz. And this is Work Your Light. Look at that beautiful rose pattern. Now I'm feeling much more stable than 3 days ago during the full moon. I also tend to feel dizzy and kind of like have like a spontaneous astral like projections at night. Sometimes it's really weird. And I'm like, I want to sleep. I just want to sleep. I don't want to like go away and float around disembodied. Halloween night, it's also very intense for me, like, wow. And here in Peru, we don't like really celebrate Halloween. It's more like a canción criolla. It's like a national festivity celebrating Afro-Peruvian heritage. And we eat turrones, we eat things we love, and there's music. So I really like that. But still, the bill is thinner somehow, like during those days of Halloween. And I think it's called differently in other traditions. Like Halloween is the most marketable, or like, I don't know, the most recent way they named it. Okay, the cards are here. And let's ask for a beautiful general message for all of us here that can be of help for the week ahead. What do we need to know? I'm going to pull 2 cards from each deck, from Work Your Light and the other oracle. Okay, 1 and 2. And from here, this is Starseed Oracle. What do we have? Okay. Play. I love this. Deep replenishment. These are so apt for today. We have deep replenishment, retreat, rest, be held. Pretty much what we are doing now. We are restoring our vitality, replenishing, basking in relaxation and play. Yes, we have the card of play. Have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. Yes. And we have from the Starseed Oracle, we have karmic relationships. Ooh. Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, and conflict. Be mindful there. Karmic relationships. So it's so funny because yesterday I was writing about karma and like kind of like explaining what karma was to a friend. Yeah, it can be messy, but it's part of this learning experience. Like sometimes you just need to get enmeshed in the relationship or whatever, and you know, yeah, be human. Have fun, says Maite. Yeah, it can be fun. Karmic relationships and the breath. I was like death of the cosmos. No, it's breath. I almost read death. That would be so ominous. Oh, death of the cosmos. No, it's breath of the cosmos. So we are alive. Thankfully, we are alive. And this card represents allowing and opening and making space for the universe to happen. We're all lying here. No. Oh no. No, this is breath of the cosmos. So this card tells you, be mindful if you are trying to control everything like too hard. Like relax a bit. Do not micromanage the universe. Do not over anticipate or overthink. It's not helpful. Like the energy of worry is kind of like misleading, because when you are worrying, you are being anxious, in a way you think you are having things in control, or you are doing something productive by worrying about everything, but nothing is happening. You are the one that's suffering. Like, you're not changing anything by worrying. So it's different to care than to worry. These are two different things, because when you are caring, you are looking for solutions, and you are including your own well-being too, and you are taking others in consideration. You are trying to help, but at the same time you're kind with yourself. I think the message about not trying to control everything too much is calling you out a bit. Oh. Yes. Oh, yeah, we can relate to that, for real. Yes. Not trying to control everything. Yeah, sometimes it's good to be flexible. It's good to take some risks, especially if you have been through a period where you haven't seen the changes you wanted to see. So if you have been doing something, but like for months and months, and something is not really changing, that's your cue to try something different, or relax the control, relax your grip on something. And usually things take care of themselves. Like, usually when you surrender the control, one, you feel much better, you feel much lighter, and two, you simply let the universe do its thing. The universe wants to help you. The universe is always supporting you, but you need to allow it. And that's like another good question to ask ourselves. How can I make things simpler and easier for me? That's a good one. Like, in which areas of my life maybe I am choosing difficulty, or I'm choosing overcomplication, or I'm choosing struggle when I don't necessarily have to do that. Like, how can you cut yourself some slack? How can you let things run their course, like just flow with that? And I feel like that's very helpful for me, at least, because I am naturally very flowy and airy and intuitive, and I kind of like work best when I am spontaneous. And yeah, sometimes it can be difficult with some chores or day-to-day tasks, but I still can create a flexible structure to live my life in a way that I am not straining myself or burning out, or because that's a feeling I don't want to return to, because I've been through burnout in the past, and it's awful. It's awful, and I don't feel like I am myself. I feel very disconnected, and my body gets sick. Like, when I am misaligned, when I am not on my path, my body really tells me in the moment. Because I have, like, in general, thank God, I have pretty good health and stable health, but when something is not right, I really get sick and it gets intense. So I've learned to listen to the signs, and I've learned to really listen to my essence and my body. So his cards were Breath of the Cosmos, and Karmic Relationships. Yeah, for this one, it's interesting. Sometimes in this part of the year, in this later months of the year, some people tend to dream of their past relationships, or sometimes people from the past suddenly appear again, and it's like you are faced again with this experience. But from your present perspective, you can choose to approach this differently. You can also state your boundaries again. You can really remember that We are not defined by that past or by that person or by what they did to you or they did to others. So again, it's not your responsibility to heal people or to be a pleaser or do what's expected from you. Like I see like many karmic relationships about codependency and people that have been healing from narcissistic abuse, and that tends to be a common thread among the people I know, because we are very empathic, and sometimes like vampire energies or narcissists want to, get attached to us. So it's a lesson in standing on your ground, on your truth, and really projecting your love with confidence. And love also includes like safety and boundaries, because love requires boundaries too. At least this kind of love we experience in the physical plane. That's pretty interesting for me. And I love the reminder of play, of course. It's always good. And I was talking to some people about the concept of soul ages, which is super cool to understand like our processes, and everyone like around, like people who are in different stages of maturity as souls. Like just as we have, like we are babies and toddlers and teenagers and adults, our souls experience a similar development, and we have infant souls, baby souls, young souls, mature and old souls. So every stage has some priorities and some ways of approaching reality. And to me, this framework really helps me understand people and like why right now we have so many conflicts in the world. And it's because we are shifting consciousness. We're shifting from this young consciousness to a mature consciousness. And right now we want equality and freedom and love and cooperation, rather than division and exclusion and oppression. And I see, like, for example, young souls are kind of like the teenagers that they are rebels. They just want to do their way. They throw tantrums. And to me, wars are like tantrums. Like, they are tantrums. And it's so sad that so many people lose their lives just because some teenagers are really getting too intense with their games. But they are learning, and if we are mature souls, if we are older souls, we have a broader perspective, we have more compassion. We need to, help correct these young souls who are making a mess. And, one of the most important things we can do as, compassionate souls is to really walk our talk, like really be the change we want to see. And, it's so good a powerful revolution is self-love, for sure. Like loving yourself, taking care of your body, making time to relax. Those are important things. And when you have the time or resources, you can also participate and help other people and volunteer and, be that change you want to see. And, that's very important for me. Yes. But for all souls, it's like sometimes we feel like we are tired of the world. But we still love it, of course. I love, love, love all of the world. I could spend all my days just watching nature or the sunset or just being there. I don't know, or hugging my loved ones or laughing with friends, and those very simple pleasures. I think those are the best of life, for real. What are your favorite things to do lately, my friends? Have you discovered like a new show or a new game or a new hobby? Maybe you got back to an old hobby. I always kind of like work in cycles, like with my hobbies or my interests. I have like seasonal hobbies like art, or sometimes gaming too, cozy games, and then watching shows. Yeah. I love that. I love to be seasonal. Like I don't get bored, like, because when you have a lot of little things you love, they are always available for you. That's fun. And next week, I'm going to go live again to do maybe some art. And yeah, I've been working on this part of the year. I'm doing the 2025 energy activations, and we already have our first session yesterday, and it was quite transformational and kind of like intense in a good way, because these activations are meant to like really break down those barriers you have created against your shining your true self and doing what you want to do, what you have been meaning to do with your life or with your skills and your talents. So yeah, it's so exciting. It's all in my website. And next week we have the second activation. There are 4. I tried out the game Palia recently. It's very cozy. That sounds good. Need to look it up. Oh. Oh. Oh, it looks nice. It reminds me a bit of wildflowers. It's like a very cottagecore game. Oh, nice. That's good. Yeah, I want to keep I want to finish White Flowers, because there's like an update and I still haven't like I just need to do like there's like a hairdresser shop I need to build and something like that, and that's the last chunk of the game. It's pretty similar. I haven't played it for super long yet. Oh, I love those games. I think there was going to be like a Hobbit inspired game where you were a hobbit and you had your cozy home and you were gardening and doing things. Yeah, those are fun. Yeah, I would love to try that one. And I've been looking at watching cat videos. I kind of like, sometimes my feed is just full of kitties and I love that. Like kitties doing crazy things. Like there's this dog that is teaching the cat to Oh, it's so funny. Martial arts for me as always. Oh, yeah, that's a pretty cool hobby. Yes. Okay, if you had powers, would you be like an airbender, a firebender, or the others? What's like your martial arts? Like, what's your style? I'm thinking you could be like a firebender with some air qualities, or maybe you're more earth. I don't know. I'm definitely an airbender or waterbender. But I think air, yeah. I am air. I just want to chill. I want to be unserious. I think the airbenders are the coolest because they can fly. Yeah, that's basically the best thing ever. If you can fly, yeah, I love that. I love the airbenders. And the waterbenders too, because water is also my favorite element. Mm-hmm. And they're recording the second season of the live action. Oh. And in the second season, I think Toph is going to appear. Toph Beifong, probably air and fire. Oh, yes. Hmm. I'm excited for the second season. I really would love that the Rings of Power seasons, like, we have to wait like 2 years between each season. I'm very sad. I'm so sad. I want next season already, like the third. And I mean, like, elves are supposed to be immortal. Like, yeah, they need to record the seasons very fast, maybe. But I can't wait to see what happens. Because right now it's like supposed to be that Sauron is conquering everything. Like, he has everyone, like, a chokehold on everyone right now. He's too evil. Like, it was so terrifying. Like, some episodes in Rings of Power were so good, but Sauron is terrifying. And I have psychology credentials, so I'm sure they consulted with a psychologist, maybe, because he's a narcissist, and they like, you have like textbook narcissism, the gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss. No, it's, yeah, gaslighting, target blaming, target isolating, and all of those things weird. Same with House of the Dragon. Oh, the wait is brutal. I haven't watched that one. I haven't watched Game of Thrones. I think that's too violent for me. I don't know. But I have watched The Dragon Prince, and that's beautiful. And my 10 knows I've loved The Dragon Prince. That's animated. It's so good. The Dragon Prince. I love it. Again, it's from the creators of The Last Airbender, so it's good. And it has magic, it has elements, it has all of that. Mm-hmm. All right, I'm going to do a reading for myself now. Healer, heal thyself. Okay. Let's see what the cards tell me. That's the brutal truth I need to hear now. Clean your room. That's the brutal truth. that we being new. No, but yeah, some days ADHD is just like the next season will no way. This December? This year? No. No. No, you're joking. Because the last season was just a few months ago in July. Oh no, it's so fast. Now, this is how you do entertainment, like 6 months a new season, every 6 months a new season. Oh my god, it's so good, I can't wait. Oh, so this is, I think, the 6th season, right? There's supposed to be 7, so wow, I can't wait. Like, it's going to be like a Christmas gift. Best Christmas gift. I love it. Ooh. Dragon Prince. Oh no, now I'm like, I don't want it to end. It's too soon. It's too soon now. Yeah, careful what you wish for. That's so good. I'm excited. Okay, let's draw the cards for me. I'm ready to face the truth. 1 and 2 from this deck. Okay. No. It says no. The card says no. Just like that. Wait, postpone, pause, say no. Interesting. Unbound. Releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Oh my goodness, this got deep. No. And there's thunder. Oh. There's drama. Weight of the world, boundaries, let it go. And I pulled again Breath of the Cosmos. I think I didn't shuffle it enough, but yeah, weight of the world. Kind of like what I was talking about, like those who care too much. We feel like we're carrying a burden that is not ours to carry. And the card says, boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. A few things come to mind about that. I'm being called out too. Yeah, when you ask, you receive. Postpone, pause, say no. Interesting. Releasing soul patterns, contracts. And you know what? This is so synchronistic because I am going through my first Saturn return. So it's supposed to be a period of transformation and updating your identity and detaching from what's no longer serving you for the next chapter of your life. So this is pretty good. Releasing contracts and past lives. Soul patterns, definitely. Oof. Yeah, I've been updating my beliefs around things, around like, you know, being worthy of the things I want, and realizing that I am not being selfish for asking for what I need, or just, you know, allowing myself to have more fun and pleasure and just, you know, feeling love with the world and everything. And this is interesting. Because one of like my, I wouldn't say like struggle, but it's like, maybe it's, I don't know, we're getting deep here, my friends. We're getting into the deep talk now. Wait, I need a sip of water. Yeah, sometimes I've been thinking about like personal relationships, especially romantic or sexual relationships. And in the past, I have had like bad experiences. And sometimes, people have their expectations or their hidden motives. And sometimes I'm like, I can't trust people again. I don't want to be hurt. I don't want to waste my time. I don't want to, like, I don't want to be the healer in the relationship. I want to be a partner and an equal and a friend, and like not do the work of like saving the other person. So that's a pattern I have, but I don't want to do that anymore. And I feel like I'm in this stage of my life where I can have new relationships from a more conscious place and a more like, I don't know, honest and healthy way. So I'm not like the one that's suffering or feeling codependent, right? What we were talking about. So, and something I have, it's like, and it's almost weird because I feel very, very comfortable with being like single. And sometimes people are like, there's this energy that other people give off that tell you that it's wrong to be single or it's wrong to not have a partner at this age of your life. And I'm like unbothered in a way because love abounds in so many different ways. And I feel like the love of your friends, the love of your family, this is a very beautiful love. And this love is forever, and sometimes romantic relationships get messy, and people break up and they don't no longer talk to their exes. So I think friendship is the highest form of love for me. Oh, don't worry, my dad. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. Oh, it means a lot. But that's a reminder, I think, for all of us to like, yeah, it's like love is all around us, and it doesn't have to be this way or this way or this way or this way. Like there are no hierarchies in love, but it's just about different viewpoints or facets of that love. And I'm really loving my love yourself era, like being with me. So this is good. And you know that my dreams are pretty much like having my cottagecore house and my animals and growing my crops, like pretty much a video game, like a wildflowers video game. But yeah, I love that. And I'm working towards the dream and making like, plans and looking up plots of land to maybe buy, like here somewhere in Peru. Like I'm looking at the options. So maybe something is in the future. Society can really be a bit too obsessed with romantic love sometimes. It's true. And it kind of like makes you feel inadequate and frustrated because it's there and it's around us all the time, like in the media we consume, or sometimes our friends talking about like the relationships, and you feel like you're missing out on the conversation, you are kind of left behind. But I feel like, we need to be the change we want to see. So unapologetically enjoying who we are. And I love this, like I love this for me. I love that I am not kind of like seeking romantic love like with desperation or with urgency, because I've met other people that are in that stage, and I kind of like understand them, but I also feel sorry for them because there are more things to enjoy from life, like desperate love. When you are seeking love with desperation, you're actually you are repelling love from you. So yeah, and really, self-love is amazing. I'm the classic scholar when it comes to romance. I like the idea of it and I admire it in other people, but I've never really gone after it for myself. Oh, yes. I can understand that in some ways. I mean, like, well, my archetype is priest or catalyst, and we're like inspiration and love, and it's like a more like a humankind love, and not like I want this for myself, but I'm like, I love you all, you know. I'm like more group oriented, and I think that's why it's easier for me to detach from that obsession and idea. I don't know, because I am able to feel so much love in my life from my friends. Like, you know, from this conversation, there's love everywhere you seek. And romance is just an aspect of that love. It's just a tiny aspect, you know. There is the unconditional love from your pets or your foster puppies, your foster kitties, and the love of nature. Like, nature embraces you. And I could cry right now because, you know, just being in the ocean or the sunset and feeling that you are being cradled in that love. It's so perfect, you know, it's so perfect. and then you ask yourself, why would I cry for one single person, you know? To hell with that. It's like, yeah, we get too hyper focused in like the chosen one or being chosen, that we don't see what's available for us. Like, yeah, I think like if anyone's watching this and you can take something from this live stream, is that, yeah, there is love all around us, and we have to be humble, you know. We have to be humble to see it. We have to have some humility to see the love, you know, because we are entitled, or we feel like everything needs to happen for us, you know. We are demanding love, then we're never going to get that true love you seek. But yeah, I'm glad that we can talk about this, my friends, and, you know, being honest and being free, and just, you know, yeah, it's very very freeing. But yes, I'm in this love myself era forever, and, you know, again, my love is kind of like group oriented. I love loving people, like friends, like my groups, my projects, like everything I do is like my children. Like when I write my stories, or I do my videos, or I work on my little books I'm writing, or all of that, is like I feel love, and it's amazing to be grateful for all of that. And again, gratitude is manifestation, and when you are grateful for something, you get it back to you multiplied, like tenfold. So yeah, practicing the gratitude for everything we are and everything we have. Well, my friends, it's getting a bit late here for lunch. I need to run. But thank you so much for your time here with me. I love you. And I will post the next schedule during the week. And yeah, I hope you feel more revitalized or relaxed, or you gained something from today's talk. And lots of love. I'll see you soon. Stay healthy. Lots of love. Take care. And yeah, I will probably go live on Thursday maybe, or again Sunday next week. Yeah. Thank you so much, Maite. See you. Thank you, Sam. Oh, yeah, I really appreciate it. Thank you. Bye.